Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the crew going for the Indy Car Racer achievement. This is to complete 200 laps around the Little Eagle. The Little Eagle is going to be a racetrack just south of Chicago. It's going to be located right here. So make sure you head on over there. The entrance is going to be on the west side, so make sure you follow the mini maps in case you get lost. But basically, you're going to be at this parking lot right here. Make sure you pull in off of this turn. This is going to take you into the entrance of the Speedrome, and this is going to eventually lead out through a vomitorium into the track area. Of course, if you are too lazy to navigate, you also can fast travel directly onto the track if you have the area unlocked already. But nonetheless, once you get to the retaining wall, you can take either left or right, but once you get to the track, you're going to want to get on it. It's not going to matter which direction you go, so you can either go counterclockwise or clockwise. Personally, I'm going to recommend that if there are any other players on the track, you go the same direction as them so you aren't crashing into anyone as you are trying to complete your 200 laps. So make sure you get onto the track and then just make sure you do the lap. It's going to be a pretty standard oval track, so there's not going to be any major turns or anything that you have to worry about. You can hit either one of the two retaining walls, and there are going to be a few exits that you may find yourself driving into if you aren't paying super close attention. So make sure you do mind those, but it's going to be a very simple course for you to navigate, and then all you have to do is just make sure you get to driving around this thing a total of 200 times. Now, thankfully, it is going to be a cumulative achievement, so you can get this done over multiple playthroughs. You don't have to do all 200 in one sitting, and you always can leave and then come back to it whenever you want to. That being said, I am going to recommend that you try to save this achievement for later on in the game, because obviously the faster car you have to grind this out with, the easier it's going to go, because you can cover more distance in less time. If you have a car that's going to be hitting around 200 miles an hour, you should be able to get this done in about 5 hours or so if you plan on grinding the whole thing all at once. So make sure you do keep that in mind, but again, you can spread this out over multiple sessions if you really want to. So just make sure you keep driving around. You can check how much progress you have by hitting the back button to bring up the map. As soon as the map's up, you're going to want to click in the left stick. Once that is up, you're going to want to right bumper over to awards. You want to make sure you go to the explore section and then go into the zones subsection. Under here is going to be a list of the in-game challenges, and then you're going to have this one right here that's going to relate to this particular achievement. So the in-game challenge is going to have the same name as the achievement. There it is. It's going to be Indy Car Racer, and it should track how much progress you have through percentages. So make sure you just apply that to how many laps that you have left, and then you should be able to figure that out as you are going through the grind. So just make sure you keep it up. Again, it's going to take about 5 hours longer if you have a slower car. Nevertheless, once you do finally get those 200 laps in, you should be good for this achievement. It's going to be for 100 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.